You probably saw it the first time and thought she had hurt herself. She lowered her body to the ground, flattened her wings slightly, and went still as you walked toward her. Her head stayed low, her eyes closed halfway. She did not move when your boot passed within inches of her body. You stepped over her, and a few seconds later she stood back up and went on about her day. Most chicken keepers, the first time they see this, think the hen is sick, or scared, or about to lay an egg. None of those is what is happening. What you saw is one of the most specific, most studied, most diagnostic behaviors in the entire repertoire of the domestic hen, and it carries a meaning that most people never have explained to them. Here is what nobody tells you. The squat is not random, it is a precise piece of social information, and the hen who performs it for you has placed you in a role she does not give to just anyone. It will change the way you look at every chicken in your yard. Welcome back. If you're new here, make sure you subscribe, because what you're about to learn will change the way you look at every chicken in your yard. Today we're going to walk through 7 things that explain what the squat actually is, what the science says, what the hen is asking for, and the layered meaning of a single brief, almost ceremonial gesture. Stay with me until the end, because the last point is the one most viewers never put together, and it changes how you understand the bond a hen builds with her keeper. Number 1. The squat is, in origin, a mating posture. The first thing to know is that the squat is, biologically, the female chicken's mating-receptive posture. Researchers in poultry science and applied ethology, including the long line of work at the University of Bristol, have documented this clearly. When a hen is sexually mature and receptive, and a rooster approaches her, she lowers her body, spreads her wings slightly, and presents herself for mounting. This is the squat in its original context. When she performs the same posture for you, she is using a piece of behavior that her body already knows how to perform. But she is not asking you to mate with her. She is using the closest behavioral language she has for a different message, a message about social rank and acceptance. Pay attention to that distinction. The form is mating. The function with you is something else. Number 2, she is recognizing you as a flock protector. The function the squat performs with humans is, in the simplest terms, an acknowledgement of dominance, but a benevolent dominance, the kind a hen accords to the rooster or to the most senior hen in the flock. Researchers in applied animal behavior science have documented that hens reliably perform the squat in the presence of humans they have integrated into their social map as a higher status, trusted, protective figure. She is not saying in human terms, "Please mate with me." She is saying, in chicken terms, "I see you. You are above me in the order. You are safe to walk over me. You are the figure I would lower my body for in this flock." The University of Bristol research treats the human-directed squat as one of the clearest and most reliable indicators that a hen has incorporated a particular human into her social architecture. Number 3. She is making herself vulnerable on purpose. A squatting hen is, for a few seconds, more vulnerable than she has been all day. Her eyes are half closed. Her wings are pinned. Her body is on the ground. If she had any concern that you would harm her, this is the last posture she would adopt in your presence. Researchers have measured the squat against indicators of stress and found that it is performed almost exclusively in low-stress contexts with familiar, trusted humans. In other words, she has chosen the moment of her vulnerability deliberately. She is not surprised into it. She is not forced into it. She is doing it because the part of her social brain that performs this gesture has decided that you are the appropriate audience for it. Number 4. She is sometimes asking to be touched. In the older literature, the squat and pause and stand pattern is sometimes treated as purely social. But many experienced chicken keepers have noticed something further. After the squat, if you reach down and lightly touch her back, between the shoulders, the way a rooster's claws would briefly press during mounting, she sometimes settles even further. Her eyes close more fully, her wings tighten. She remains in the posture longer. Stay with me here, because this one is going to feel remarkable. Researchers in welfare science have noted that the gentle press on the back during a squat appears to be calming for some hens, possibly because the proprioceptive input completes the social loop the squat is initiating. She is not always asking for it, but sometimes she is. The hens who do this consistently with you are signaling that the loop, when completed, is part of the way they have come to understand you. Number 5. The hens who squat for you may not squat for everyone. If there is more than one human in your household, you have probably noticed something specific about which hens squat for which person. The squat is not distributed evenly. It is targeted. Hens reliably squat for the humans they have classified as in-group and as protective. They reliably do not squat for guests, strangers or members of the household they have not bonded with. Researchers at the University of Bristol have demonstrated that hens form differential bonds with individual humans, and the squat is one of the behaviors that maps most cleanly to the strength of that bond. The hen who squats for you and not for the others has performed an act of social classification. She has put you in a category, and she has not put the others there. Number 6. The squat is, in part, a question. Watch the moment after the squat carefully. The hen lifts her head briefly, even from a low body position. She glances up. She is checking your reaction. Researchers in animal cognition have noted that domestic chickens monitor the behavior of higher status flock members for a response after performing social signals. And the hen, squatting for a human, appears to follow the same script. She is, in a quiet way, asking a question. Will the protector pass without harm? Will the protector touch lightly? Will the protector ignore? Whatever your response is, it teaches her something about the next squat. The hens who continue to squat for you over months and years have received, repeatedly, the answer they were hoping for. The hens who stop squatting for a particular person have, almost always, received an answer that did not match. Number 7. She is performing the deepest social acknowledgement her body knows. This is the one most people never put together. The squat is the most senior social acknowledgement a hen has access to. It is not a casual gesture. It is the same gesture she would offer to the rooster who has earned the flock's trust. It is the same gesture she would offer to the senior hen who has held rank through 3 winters. When she performs that gesture for you, she has done something unmistakable in the language of her flock. She has placed you, however briefly, in the role of the most trusted, most senior figure in her social world. The Cherokee, the Greeks, and the Egyptians all said something about hens, that they choose, that they bow, that they place humans in positions of honor or in positions of fear. None of that folklore was invented out of nothing. It was generations of patient human observation, seeing what cognitive science has only confirmed in the last 20 years. A hen is capable of placing a person at the top of her social map. She does it with her body. She does it with the squat. I am not going to tell you that what she is offering you is the same as what a person offers another person. Science simply hasn't finished asking about that. But I am going to tell you that what she is offering is the highest social gesture her body has, given to you deliberately. You are not alone in feeling that way. Don't explain it away. The yard you look at out your window is not a passive scene. It is a place where one hen, sometimes more than one, has decided that of all the available figures in her world, you are the one she will lower her body for. She has done that today, or she will do it tomorrow. And the act is older than chicken keeping, older than fences, older than the gates between us and them. You have been living next to a kind of acknowledgement like that for years, without knowing the full shape of it. Now you know. Tell me in the comments, which of your hens is the one who squats for you, and have you noticed that she only squats for one person in the household? I read every one. Some of the stories this community has shared have stayed with me long after I read them. I'll see you in the next one.